Hello ladies and welcome back to Still Looking Good 58 and another Wigs and Wisdom Wednesday. Since we're getting close to the time where people start shopping a lot, and actually we've probably already been in it because they start earlier and earlier every year it seems like. I remember back in the day they used to start like the day after Thanksgiving, which would be in a couple of days from now, but instead they start like 2 weeks earlier, which is interesting. But yeah, so there are a lot of you who have asked me about how to buy a wig online, and so that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to show you the techniques that I use to do my research before I decide to choose a wig. And it not only includes looking around online, but it also includes going into the store. So before I get into that, I'm going to tell you the wig that I'm going to show you today. This wig is from Vanesa Hair. Her name is Jaya. And I have Jaya in a color called OM470. And OM470 is gray and brown. She's gray at the bottom, she's brown at the top. Really, really pretty color. And you know, Vanesa is really great for having interesting colors. So yeah, here she is. It's kind of a dirty gray at the bottom and it's brown at the top. Here is her parting space, which I think looks excellent. She has brown lace, but I'm going to work with that. She has a comb on each side, kind of far apart of the part, and a comb in the back. And you guys know I'm not going to use the combs. So I'm going to take off my ponytail and I'm going to cut the lace off, and I will come back and show you what Jaya looks like. And of course, before we do that, I'm going to start getting into the whole how to buy a wig online. So let's get started. This is where I start when I'm doing my research on the internet, obviously, because I usually buy my wigs online. So let me just show you what I do. Normally, if I'm looking for a particular wig, sometimes I will go to a review first, or I will go to the manufacturer's site first, or I will go to my favorite wig sites first. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to look for a particular wig. Let's look for Outre Kamaya. That was a popular wig and it sold out in the beginning and then it came back in. So let's see whether they still have that wig. So first I'm going to go to Outre to see what colors they offer. So I already have Outre down here. So I'm going to go to their manufacturer's site. And again, this is the manufacturer's site. This is not the site where you actually buy the wig. So I'm going to hit new, so I can see what new wigs are out, just because I'm curious. Oh, look, there's a new one. Now, Kamaya might not show up in here because it's not a brand new wig, but this is just a place where you can go to see what the latest wigs are, even if they have not come out yet. Like, for instance, this Toriana wig that you see here on the far left, that wig has not come out in stores yet. So I'm just going to hit wig, lace wigs. And maybe my wig will be there. So I'm going to just look. See, there's Toriana again, the brand new wig. Here's all the other wigs that you're probably already familiar with. So we're going to roll down and see if Kamaya shows up. Now, just in case she doesn't show up, I'm going to show you how you can find her. Okay, here's all the Outre wigs I'm sure you're already familiar with. So, okay, so I'm tired of doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this right here and I'm going to hit the search. So I'm just going to type in, I'm trying to remember how to spell her, Kamaya. Let's see, Kamaya. Okay, there she is. Oh, there she is, Kamaya. Okay, so I'm going to click that. So here's the Outre Kamaya wig. Now the reason I'm here is because even though this wig is not brand new, I want to see what all colors she came in. So here's where you can find all the colors that the wig comes in. And they're down here in boxes too. So maybe there's a color down here that you've not seen anybody review yet. Maybe there's a color down here that you would like to try. And that's why I like to come here, because it gives me an idea of what the colors look like. Now, if you click these boxes, it's going to show you a list of wigs that all come in that color. So let's say I want to see all the wigs that come in strawberry gold. So I'm going to click that. And Outre is going to show me all the wigs that come in strawberry gold. So these are all the wigs that they have that come in strawberry gold. So that kind of gives you an idea. If you're looking for a particular color, what wigs by Outre come in strawberry gold. So now that I actually know how to spell Kamaya, I'm going to go start looking on my favorite websites for the wig. So I'm going to go back out here. I'm going to get out of Outre. And I'm going to go back to my Google search. Okay, I'm going to go back to my Google search. Okay, so here I'm going to just type in the name of the wig, Kamiyah. Kamaya Wig Outre. So this first line here shows me what stores are carrying Kamaya. Now you'll notice that there's a couple here. These two are Kamaya, and this is Kamaya, but these two aren't. So they'll show you other wigs that they think that you might be interested in that are similar. So from what I see just now, it says that Hair to Beauty has Kamaya for $40, $41. Hair Crown something has it for $48. And then if you jump over here, Amazon has it for almost $50. So I really don't want to pay any of those prices. And even though $40.99 is probably not bad, I don't know nothing about Hair to Beauty, so I don't want to go there. So I'm going to click the further button, and now it shows me that Shop Hair Wigs has it for $34.99. Now that looks like a price I might want to pay. So I'm going to click on here and see what color Shop Hair Wig has in Kamaya. So here we are, $34.99. Now I usually wait a minute. Yeah, so you notice what happened? When I first came on the website, it looked like they had all the colors. So now I'm here and the only color they have is a 1. So yeah, they're telling me that I can't get this in anything but a 1. If I don't want a 1, then I don't need to be here. So I'm just going to click off of that. I'm going to go back to my search and see if there's anything else down here, any place else that has Kamaya. And actually it doesn't look like it from here. But I'm not going to be deterred by that, because what I can do is I can start typing in my favorite online store. So I'm going to go to So Good BB and see if they have Kamaya, because even though they didn't show up on the list, doesn't mean they don't have the wig. So I'm going to skip this shopping thing, and I'm going to go down here to So Good BB. And one good thing about So Good BB is you can actually do a good search on their website. You can search by color on this website as well as by the name of the wig. So I'm going to type in Kamaya, Kamay, was it M-A? Okay, this is it right there, Kamaya. Okay. I'm not the greatest at spelling the names of these wigs sometimes. So I'm going to hit this search magnifying glass, and look, even though it didn't show up, it's showing the picture, but look, it's sold out. Maybe that's why it didn't show up. Okay, so since I know So Good BB doesn't have it, I'm going to go back out of here, and I'm going to go to another store. Let's see. I'm going to try Hair Stop and Shop, because sometimes they have wigs that other people don't have. So I'm going to go to Hair Stop and Shop. I'm going to skip this shopping section. I'm going to click on their website, and I'm going to type in their search and see if I can find Kamaya in their search. So let's see, where's their search at? Are they going to let me see the search box? Okay, here we go. Kamiyah. Kamaya. Okay, so they're showing me the wig. So I'm going to click on it, and it says they have it for $35.25, which so far is the best price we've seen. So I'm going to go down here, and lo and behold, they're showing me all these colors, but that doesn't necessarily mean they have them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this that says color sold out. So as I click like a number 2, it still says sold out. I'm going to click the 613. It's sold out. Cinnamon Mocha is sold out. Cherry Red is sold out. Golden Honey is sold out. Ginger Brown is sold out. Hazelnut sold out, and the Strawberry Gold. So to me, this is not a good experience. I think that if they don't have these wigs, they need to draw a line through them like some of them do, or gray them out. The fact that they have them all showing colors and then you have to kind of pay attention to this is not a good experience in my opinion. So that just frustrates me, and I can't get the wig. So that's helping me to see that I'm not going to really get the wig that I'm looking for at the price that I want, or even the color that I want at this point, because as you guys know, this was a very, very popular wig. So I'm going to go all the way back out to Google, and Kamaya is not to be found at this point. So I'm going to try another wig because I don't want to pay those other prices that they had, and I didn't trust those other websites because I'm only going to places that I trust. So I'm going to type in another wig and see if I can find it. Let's see. Let's type in Kamala. Now Kamala, well, not Kamala Harris. See, so I want to put Kamala wig, right? I'm going to put Kamala wig. So here is the Free Trust Kamala wig. Now you're seeing two different pictures of it. It's the same wig. They're just showing different pictures on different websites. So one of the things you might notice too is for this one, you'll see that it says 1B. That usually lets you know that that may be the only color they have. And that's at Sam's Beauty. Now Jenny Beauty, I have never heard of, so I'm not going there. Ebony Line says they have Hot Choco. Now that's not a bad color. But I'm going to click these arrows to see if anybody else has her. Divatress has her for much more money, but they don't say what colors, so they probably have all the colors. I just want to go and look. Even though I don't want to pay $36 for her, I'm going to see what Divatress has. So here we are. So Divatress is telling me that they have the FF Cream, the Golden Brown, and the Hot Choco, which were the three hot colors. But I'm going to click this down arrow just to make sure. So I want FF Cream. So I'm going to hit FF Cream. And it doesn't tell me that it's out. It's $39.99. That means they charge me $4 extra for the specialty color. So if I want to pay $39.99 for Kamala and I want to get my color, then that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to tell you another thing. Now, if I see two wigs, like for instance, Sam Beauty says they have it. Let's say I wanted a 1B. Sam Beauty has the 1B and Ebony Line probably does as well. So they're both $29.99, $29.95. What I will do is I will compare the two for shipping costs. So if I go to Ebony Line, a lot of times they're going to charge me either $3.99 or $4.99. See right here it says $3.99 flat shipping at $30. So they may still give it to me even though it's $29.95, and they may not. So if I decide I want this number one, I'm going to put this in my cart and I'm going to kind of get an idea of what they're going to charge me. Now they may make me sign in, and if they do, I'm not going to go any further than that. But I should be able to get an idea of what they're going to charge me for shipping on this website. So I'm going to proceed to check out just to see what it says. Now I'm at checkout. I'm just going to sign in. I'm going to hit my login and see what happens. Oh, they're telling me it's the wrong login. Okay. Well, okay. I'm not going to go through all that, but more than likely they're going to charge me $3.99 for this shipping. So if I'm going to Sam's Beauty, I want to see what their shipping is going to be. And usually Sam's Beauty doesn't have really bad prices. Now look, they claim to have the colors too. So I'm going to hit FF Cream because that's the one I want. Now it's going to cost me less to get it from Sam's. But if they only charge me $3.99 at Ebony Line, it might not be a good deal if they charge me a lot more for shipping. So if I go to checkout, see here it says I'm $26 away from free shipping, but they're not telling me what the regular shipping is going to be. Here's my choice. So look, I can get $4.99. So that's not bad. So if it's $33.99 and I can get $4.99, then it's probably going to be a better deal than if I go to Ebony Line and they charge me more than the $3.99. Let's say they charge me $9. So ladies, that's basically what I do. And I'll tell you that if I don't find what I'm looking for online, that's when I go to the beauty supply store. If I find what I'm looking for online, but I want to like feel the hair to make sure that it's, you know, the kind of hair that I want. Like for instance, if I'm looking at two different videos and one person says it's yucky and one person says it's silky, I'm going to go into the beauty supply store to feel the hair for myself so I can see what it is and decide whether I like it. Then I'll come back and buy it online. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's go to the wig review. I'm going to use some of this Garnier Fructis to put in this hair because it has silicone in it. It helps to get the tangles out of it. Anything with silicone is going to work for you. Now she sheds just a little bit, not a lot, but she sheds a little bit. She does. Not a lot, but a little. Yeah, I like this gray. I like this gray-brown combination. Let me get some wax stick. Okay, just put a little bit up here. See if I can lay this down a little bit. I don't want this hot comb to be too hot. Do you guys have this Andis hot comb? I just want to tell you that what I hate about this Andis hot comb is that every time I put my hand around it to hold it, I turn it off because I keep hitting the off button. It's irritating. So unless I hold it way down here, I can't hold it where I would normally hold it, because if I do, I'm going to turn it off every time. And then I'm just doing my hair and thinking it's on and it's not on. It really aggravates me. So if you guys have that and you have the same issue, just let me know, because it's aggravating. It's aggravating. I can't hold it with my whole hand because I'm going to turn it off every time. It doesn't make sense, but that's what happens. And this doesn't need a whole lot of flattening, but I hate when my teeth do that. Oh, Lord. It doesn't need a lot of flattening, but, you know, just a little bit. Just needs a little flattening. Ouch. Burned my finger. Okay, yeah. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Okay. So here she is. And I don't know why my, it seems like my tripod is a little bit too high for some reason. So you can't really see the hair. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my tripod. Okay, I'm going to put her on the back so you can see the back of her too. There she is. So yeah. So let's do something else. Let me forget about these baby hairs and turn her sideways. See if I can turn her a little bit to the left, to the right. Okay, so you can probably wear your own edges out on her as well. So I can actually pull my own edges out. And maybe we can take these baby hairs and move them over here. Whatever. And do the same thing on this side with the ones that are over here. Yeah, you would think that as much as I mess with baby hairs that I would be able to figure this out by now. But honestly, I haven't. I have not figured it out. And there's even some over here. Not that I need them over here. They have them everywhere on this wig. Look at that. Baby hairs everywhere. Okay, now she, I think, looks prettier. Let's run my camera. She looks prettier on the right, I think. Yeah, she's pretty on the right. See if I can make her kind of do some kind of flip over thing over here on this side. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, she's pretty like this. She's pretty like this. Look at that. Put it behind your ear. Just maybe let a little bit hang up the front. Yeah, don't you like her? I like her. Let me move my mirror so I can get closer, so you guys can see her closer. So see, there's the gray and brown mix. I really think this is pretty. I like this combination. I really like this combination. And again, I don't know, yeah, I like her. Yeah, she's a really, it's a different kind of gray. And like I said, the brown with it, I think just makes it look really, really pretty. So yeah. So if you guys are interested in Jaya, again, I believe she came out, she might have come out in 2019 as opposed to 2020. But I remember when I first saw her, I just fell totally in love, but I never did get her. I was going to get her in this blonde color, and I never did do that either. But yeah, I like her. She is silky. She's not, well, she's not silky like Baywatch silky. She's silky with a tad bit of yaki in her. She's got a tad bit of yaki in her. So she's silky with just a little yaki in her. Look how pretty this is. I think that's so pretty. And as far as the head friendliness of her, I would say right now she's snug. Again, I have a big paunch in the back of my head because I haven't braided my hair down. And you know, I've been saying I'm going to do that for weeks and I haven't done it yet because I've been wearing my own hair at home. I'm still working at home, so I've been wearing my own hair at home during the day. And then when it's time for me to do a wig review, I forget to braid it down. So realistically speaking, I have a 22-inch head and she's a little snug, but I think it's because of the paunch. So I think if you have a 22-inch head, she should fit you perfectly. I'm not going to say that she's big head friendly for all of you people who are 23 inches and larger. But I think she's comfortable for me, and she would be even more comfortable without my paunch in the back. But if you guys have never heard of Jaya, you need to go check her out. And another tip I'm going to give you, besides all the tips that I gave you about buying a wig online, another tip I'm going to give you is that Vanesa hair wigs always, well, I'm not going to say always, a lot of the time they look awful on the stock card. A lot of the time they look awful. Now this one doesn't look awful on the stock card, but there are very few Vanesa wigs that look good on the stock card, very few. And if you take a chance and you get one, when you're looking at the stock card, just try to imagine, okay, what if she's not, you know, doesn't look this bad? What if the hair is softer? What if it, I mean, just kind of imagine. Or another thing you can do, as I mentioned to you earlier about looking at people's reviews, look for the wig, you know, like I said before, and just see what else other people said about it. Especially with Vanesa, because Vanesa has a tendency to not look like the stock card, like this one. This one looks like her for the most part, but this is rare because normally the Vanesa wig does not look like the stock card. But I really like this. I like this color. I love this gray. Look at that. I really like this gray. This gray is just, it's really pretty. Look at that. I really do like this. I think this is gorgeous. And I have her on the right side. You guys know I'm not a right side girl. Wait, do I have her on the right side? No, I have her on the left. Because this is my right. Yeah, I do have her on the left. I'm a left side girl. Yeah. But she probably looks good on the right too. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And oh, I know one other thing I wanted to say. When I do wig reviews on Wednesday for Wigs and Wisdom Wednesday, I am not necessarily going to do a brand new wig. And the reason for that is there are a lot of older wigs out there that need love. And I think I may have mentioned that when I was telling you about how to buy the wig online. There are a lot of older wigs that need love. And just because they didn't come out like 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago or even 6 months ago doesn't mean that there's something wrong with them. There are people that are still buying Valentino, and you know, she's at least 3 years old at this point. So don't let the fact that the wig is older deter you from trying it, especially if it's something that works for you. Like I said, this Jaya wig is a couple of years old, I believe, but she is just absolutely gorgeous. And you know, I would get her again. Oh, and I didn't tell you, and telling you the colors of these Vanesa wigs is kind of a moot point. And the reason I say that is because Vanesa's colors are different than anybody else's. Vanesa does not have the same colors that other people have. Let me just read it off just for an example. Now they do have the 1 and the 1B and the 2, but then they get obscure. They go to BT4007, which by the way, BT4007 is a beautiful combination, and I have that wig in Kiana, and I'll leave it up there. FF4056, FF4093. So again, like I mentioned to you in the video, look at the color chart. Okay, look at the color chart. But they have a lot of colors that are different and interesting, and that's what I love about this one. This is OMT4070, which is really a brown. It's almost like it's a 4, and then it's like a, I don't know whether you want to call it a platinum gray. You might want to call this a platinum gray. It's kind of a platinum gray, but it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Yeah. And the baby hairs are thin, which is cool. You don't have to like pluck them. The baby hairs are thin. And if you're good at baby hairs, you really love this. I just kind of had to fake it till I make it kind of thing. But anyway, okay. So that's the end of that. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Go out and do your shopping. Keep the tips in mind that I just gave to you, and hopefully it will all work out. Thank you so much for joining me on this edition of Wigs and Wisdom Wednesday. I will see you, is it after Christmas? No, I'll see you the week of the 5th of December, I think, for my next regular wig review. So anyway, ladies, as I always say, if you're going to show love to anyone today, please show it to the creator, and subscribe and hit that notification bell too. And I'll see you guys in the next one.